Welcome to Soul Rebel Nation, where my mission is to empower and inspire others to live life passionately with purpose from the soul. I'm here for a Sunrise Sunday Soul Session. This is our weekly collective reading. It is a general message. It may or may not resonate. If it does, feel free to leave me some feedback below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, share with somebody you feel may resonate, subscribe if you want to join the tribe. Gang. We are healing and building over on this channel. If you're new here, hopefully you stick around, heal and build with us. And if you are returning, thank you for your love, your likes, your shares, your follows, your private readings, and all of the above. If you would like a private reading or to purchase any apparel, spiritual tools, merchandise, check out my music, websites, and everything is in one link for your convenience. It's in our bio as well as the description of every reading. Check out Tarot Tuesdays over on Instagram. It is always pinned on the page. Make sure you check us out this upcoming week. I am going to be going live during the day now. The children are back in school and I'm trying to make sure that they're in bed on time. So we will be going live during the day. So make sure y'all check us out around noon time on Eastern Standard Time next week, okay? So again, this is a general message. Shout out to everybody viewing live. The gang is in the building. What up, sis? Throw me some butterflies in the chat, y'all. This week we are going to start off with the Sacred Oracle deck. I haven't used this in a little bit. I'm going to see what Oracle comes out for the collective this week. We'll clarify with some tarot and life purpose and romance deck cards. We always close out with our 2 yes or no questions. Make sure you stick around to the end for that, okay? All right, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, power animals, and all light beings of the universe. Thank you for shielding me with a seamless miracle cocoon of healing light. Call all my energy back to me now and return any energy that is not mine to its rightful owner. We call on Archangel Michael, asking that you cut cords from any lower level energies or entities trying to siphon myself or the collective's energy. May all monitoring spirits go deaf and evil eyes go blind. So be it, and it is so. Ashe and amen. So the bottom of the deck, we have trust. The number 16. Okay? The first card that flipped is gratitude, 35. And the second card is death, 36. So it looks like we got some confirmation here in alignment because y'all got 35, 36. Gratitude and death. So there seems like there's a need to be grateful, and y'all may be experiencing some type of transition and ending right now. And the overall energy is truth. So this is based around some type of realization or truth that has happened. So let's see what the cards say. Trust. No, it doesn't say truth. It says trust. I said that wrong. So trust is the overall energy. All right. So it says trust. Step into the unknown. All may not be revealed at this time. Trust in unseen forces. Meditate on this to let go of all attachments or possibilities. Free yourself from your dharma and increase your trust in your guides and the universe. The symbol is void. This is inspired by the movie The Nothing and the Never Ending Story. Okay? So there's a need for you to trust. And what I'm picking up on is like, be grateful for the lessons. Be grateful for the here and now. But also be grateful for this death that you're experiencing. A lot of people look at the word death or just death in general as something negative. But when it's the ending that brings in a new beginning in your dharma, dharma is the positive of your karma. So y'all are about to experience some type of blessings, and you're being told to trust in the unknown. So you may not be able to see what's coming for you, but it's going to be something that is going to increase your dharma. Okay? So gratitude, 35. The fact that y'all got 35 and 36, and these cards are not in order, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay? So we have gratitude, and it says a deep honoring is present. Give and feel great thanks now for whatever blessings have arrived or are en route to you now. Drawing this card invites you to share your devotion or to outwardly express gratitude to someone or something for its presence in your life. Meditate or create a gratitude list for all that you are thankful for in your life. And this is the devotion candle. It says candles have long been used to light a room, a path, or even a cake. They are often used as tools in magical rituals and memorials and to honor sacred passages in life. And it's crazy because I need some candles right now, so this resonates with me. So you guys need to be grateful. Gratitude journal. I feel like if you don't have a gratitude journal, if you don't take the time to be thankful, I can give you a small practice that may even help you. For those of you who have issues like getting to bed at night, and I said this to one of my clients to help with one of her daughters that is having an issue going to bed. Start to thank your body. Start to thank your body. A lot of us don't take the time to even wrap our minds around the fact that our entire body has to function in order for certain things to happen, right? Like, and there's people in the world, like, it's crazy because last night, I think it was last night, I washed my face at the sink and I was searching for my towel, and I was sitting here like, man, if I was blind, you know what I mean? Like, it's things that we take for granted that we should be giving thanks for, you know what I mean? I know that if I was blind, I would have to figure it out, right? But what I'm saying is, do you give thanks for the fact that you have sight? You know what I mean? So thank your body. Start from your feet and move all the way up your body. Scan your body and ask each part of your body to relax after you thank it. This is something that you can do in the shower. This is also something that I feel like is better done when you're in the bed. Because if you start from your feet, by the time you get to your crown, to your head, you are going to be tired. But it's because you're subconsciously also telling your body to relax. So some of y'all need to, you know, that could be, you know, the start of something for yourself if you don't have the time or feel the need to sit and write down these things that you're grateful for. I'm just giving you an example, right? So, you know, say thank you to your feet and then tell them to relax. Your feet are carrying your entire body all day. Thank them. You understand what I'm saying? Thank your house for inhabiting all of your things, for keeping you safe. Thank your car for getting you to and from. You understand? Like, these things are things that people may look at as silly, but they're really things that you should be grateful for. There's somebody that doesn't have a vehicle out there in the world that has to catch a bus or take an Uber. Like, there was a time in your life that you didn't have the things that you should be grateful for right now. All right? So, moving along, we have death. And that number is 36. It says the noticeable end of a cycle or situation. Grieving or mourning a loss in order to heal. It is time to watch the old way leave itself in the past. Allow feelings of grief or sadness to move through you with ease. Meditate on this when you want to honor an ending, a loss, or letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there is no life, and vice versa, period. And this symbol is the skull and the rose. The skull and the rose symbolizes all that is sacred in life and in death. Okay? So it's a need for you to give thanks for life and for death. And if you're ending a cycle, a situation, a relationship, a behavioral pattern, maybe some of y'all are stopping certain behaviors. Like, maybe you used to drink, you don't want to drink anymore. Maybe you used to smoke, you don't want to smoke anymore. Maybe you are starting to, you know, get better eating habits, or going to the gym, or, you know, deciding to take up a craft, or take yourself more serious when it comes to your business. Whatever it is for you, it's a need for you to be okay with these endings. It's a need for you to be okay with the beginnings as well, right? So it says, feel your feelings. Feel these feelings. Allow the grief and the sadness to move through you with ease. And you know, a lot of the times when we look at any of these situations from a higher perspective, we do have an easier way of grieving. And I'm not saying that there's an easy way to grieve, but when you look at the lesson in the situation, it does help you. So some of y'all could be looking at these endings like, okay, I experienced this because I needed to learn X, Y, Z. And that's how you heal as well. But you also have to heal by feeling these things. So if you've been numbing yourself by drinking, or overindulging in certain things, or some people, I'm just gonna tell you, like, if it comes to a relationship, and I was talking about this with my cousin yesterday while we were watching a show. I was like, some people break up and they just go out there and they go get right back under somebody new and they start having sex with multiple people, or, you know what I mean? Like, some people take out their ending or their breakup in a negative way, in my opinion. And she was like, don't judge. And I was like, I'm not, but I am. Because as somebody that looks at things, 10-10 on the timer, as somebody that looks at life from a spiritual aspect, I know that we're not just physical. So having casual sex is not something that I feel like anybody should do. Now, is this something that I've done in my past? Absolutely, but I learned from it. So I feel like at a certain age, you should know better. But do all people know better? Some people know better and just refuse to do better. And that's why I draw the line. So a lot of people are saying that listen and don't judge shit. I'm listening and I'm judging because as a person who has to look at situations from a higher perspective, is like, if you know better, you do better. And if you don't, it's because you want to stay stuck in a cycle. So some people move on from relationships. They grieve from it. They look at the situation like, damn, I learned how to love myself so that I don't go into a situation with somebody that doesn't love me. I learned how to sit in silence, in solitude, and how to be more selective moving forward. 11-11 on the timer in my relationships. They don't go out there and just have sex. They are celibate. They keep themselves until they are having an emotional bond or a better opportunity that is more aligned with them. So some of y'all could be having a death in a relationship. Some of y'all could be trusting yourselves to be grateful in the moment, be grateful for the experience. You're not holding, any resentment towards this past person because you're learning from it. Some of y'all could even be celebrating that shit. I seen a post on Instagram with a girl that did a cake after going no contact for 1 month. I could say I successfully have been in no contact for almost a year. It's been about 9-10 months. I'm about to buy myself a fucking cake. When you heal from leaving toxic situations behind, people do divorce parties all the time. Do you understand what I'm saying? 12-12 on the timer. Some of y'all are celebrating these endings or needing to find a way to celebrate these endings to help you grieve. We even call death a celebration of life. So some of y'all could very well be experiencing physical deaths within your life too. People around you could be passing away. Take this shit how it resonates. Either way you look at it, it's a need for you to trust yourself. You could be having a death within yourself. Yes, let's eat cake, sis. So I might be getting a cake and going live soon. We'll talk about that. But at the end of the day, it's just like you have to learn how to move forward. And that's basically what this is saying. It's like, be grateful for the path. And it's crazy because, listen, the devotion card, it does say candles have been used to light rooms, paths, and even cakes. So some of y'all may be getting a cake and celebrating something. Celebrating the ending of a situation. I like that. Let's get a few cards from Life Purpose. I can't even lie to y'all. That shit resonate with me. I like what Spirit is doing here. Because you need to celebrate these endings and these new beginnings. There's a need for you to be open to these new beginnings. And to also know that it's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel, this grief. But I feel like endings always bring a new beginning. So it's like, don't stay focused on the ending so long that you don't see the new beginning. Some of y'all are about to have some blessings come in. So trust yourself and be grateful for the experience of life and death. All right, we got 3 cards. Bottom of the deck, we have artists. I told y'all some of y'all are going to be channeling these transitions into your arts. For others of you, you have artistic abilities and hobbies that you may need to get into to allow yourself to grieve as well, right? So shit, maybe you don't know how to paint. Maybe you just allow yourself to go outside. Maybe you've been isolating yourself. You haven't been getting back out there. You go to a painting sip or some shit. Some of y'all could actually be artists that play instruments or that paint or that write music and poetry or whatever your medium is. Maybe it's through hair or makeup or food. Culinary art is a thing. However you channel your frustration or your ending, whatever way that you want to, put this out, it's a need for you to do it. I think a lot of people don't understand how just engaging in any type of art, even if you take a dance class for fun. I used to take heels classes just for fun. Exactly. It's very therapeutic. So whatever your art therapy is, it's a need to do it. Some of y'all may not, be into any of these things. If you like coloring books or crossword puzzles, take it how it resonates. Okay? But engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to you in every other area of your life. It's like it's a need for you to have some fun. Okay? Because if you're just working and not getting some type of play in artistic areas of your life, it's like your inner child wants to have some type of outlet. So I tell y'all all the time, think about things that you enjoyed doing as a child. Like, write down like 5 things that you enjoyed doing as a child. Pick up at least 3 of those things out of that list. And I guarantee you at least one of them could probably make you some money on the side. Take it how it resonates. And I mean, it could be as simple as you like to draw. And if you're really good at that shit and you start posting it, you never know who's going to like that shit and pay you for a post. Or a picture or a commission. I seen a girl post about her art on Instagram the other day. She called her mother to tell her mother that she was selling a painting that was $65,000, I think it was. She said, I remember when I sold my first painting for $60. You got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? So some of y'all may not understand that engaging in artistic, creative endeavors can benefit all areas of your life, including your work. So even if it's just for fun, pick up something. We have strength. Look at this shit. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. That's what you need to be picking up on right now. So while you're experiencing this transition, this death, this new beginning, it's a need for you to be grateful for everything that you've experienced, because it actually turned you into a bad you-know-what. So whether this was you having to go through a shitty-ass childhood, you having to leave a bad marriage or relationship, you having to start over within your career field or within a new field of study, you having to drop out of school and start over, whatever it is for you, everything that you have experienced is part of your story, and you need to use that because it has made you strong and courageous. Somebody might be writing a book that's also art. You know how many people are out here going through similar situations that you have experienced that could use your words of wisdom? There could be people who may be about to experience the same type of lessons that you have experienced, and you can help those people heal from that shit through a guidebook. There's people who are doing all kinds of things to channel the things that they have had to experience or the endings that have occurred. For those of y'all who have experienced actual physical deaths, maybe you're going to go into a nonprofit or start speaking on the person that transitioned. Starting a foundation for this person. Do what, Spirit is guiding you to do. But there's something that you're being told to do, and it has a lot to do with the things that you've already experienced. We have energy healing. So y'all have natural energy healing abilities. And this is important to your life purpose. And like I said, this could involve your art. It can involve the things that you've experienced already. These are abilities that you have that are already in you. It's not something that you had to go get a certificate for, a degree for. You may want to, impound upon your gifts and maybe, become more confident or comfortable in these things by taking classes. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of blue in these cards. I feel like a lot of you guys are using your voice right now. You may have a gift of foresight. This person is balancing their chakras and meditating. Again, that card told you to trust and meditate on the things that you're picking up on. Our final card is author. I can't make this shit up. Y'all saw I just flipped it over. I just said somebody's writing a book. Thank you, Spirit. I cannot fucking make this shit up. I cannot make it up. And this is why I love doing my readings live. Ain't no splicing over here. Ain't shit edited. It's all off the goddamn dome. You hear me? You have a book inside you that wishes to be expressed. make the time to write. Some of y'all are going to be writing about the shit that you've experienced through life. These things made you strong. It made you a bad, you know what? And it's a need for you to engage in writing. Like I said, maybe it's a poem. Maybe excuse me. Maybe it's a song. For some of y'all, maybe you will be starting a gratitude journal. Or a book based on gratitude. You understand? Like, take it how it resonates. Some of y'all are needing to ground yourselves, get out in nature, buy yourself some flowers. I love to mention that there's flowers all over this card. There's flowers on her notebook, outside of the window, and even on the dresser back there. And I tell y'all all the time, buying and purchasing yourselves flowers is a way to show your self-love. Don't wait for somebody else to give it to you. And definitely don't wait until you die. So maybe you pick up yourself some roses, okay? It's never, it's like, my ex used to buy me flowers as a sorry, but it's like, I used to buy myself flowers all the time. So when I started getting sorry flowers, it didn't feel special. You feel what I'm saying? Don't wait until you're dead to give yourself the credit. Don't wait until you're gone or until somebody else is celebrating you to celebrate yourself. All right? A lot of y'all need to be giving yourself thanks and credit for the things that you've experienced. You know what I mean? There's things that you've been through that some people may not ever experience or understand. Or some people, like I said, may be about to experience and they need help to be, you know, guided through these experiences. Oh, shit. So we got romance coming out. Shout out to everybody viewing live. If you're watching and you're continuously watching, then it must resonate with you. So I would appreciate your support if you hit the like. All right? Y'all have somebody in your life when it comes to love that is definitely the one for you. You have already met the romantic partner that you see. And even if you're single, completely single right now, this could be somebody that's in your life that you may not have thought about dating. For some of y'all, this could be a past life partner. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, this person is already in your life. For those of you who are already in a commitment, 2222 on the timer, this is somebody that wants long-term commitment in marriage with you. I feel like if this person hasn't expressed this will be something that they say. I feel like their actions are also going to show you that they want long-term commitment in marriage with you. You could have been wondering whether or not this is a soulmate. I feel like, yeah, this is somebody that is a soulmate of yours, which everyone is. I like to point that out. Everybody that is in your life is somebody that comes into your life as a soulmate. Some people are karmic soulmates, others not so, all right? For some of y'all, you may need to clearly decide what it is that you want once you realize the energy of this person. For others, if you've been single and you haven't put yourself back out there, again, there's somebody in your energy that wants to make themselves known, but you need to clearly decide what it is that you want when it comes to love. You need to make a clear decision so that it can come to you now. So if you've been on the fence about whether or not you want new love, or you want to be in a full-time commitment, or you want to be single, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be clear with the universe about what it is you want. You got to tell God, your angels and ancestors what it is that you want. You have to. You have to be very certain, all right? So that it can be clear to them what to bring into your life, all right? Bottom of the deck, we got chemistry. So whoever this person is that they're saying is the one for you, there is going to be a strong magnetic attraction with you and this person. I feel like that will be something that makes this very clear. And I saw religious factors just pop out at the top of the deck. So this is also going to be someone that you share values and similar religious upbringing with. Spiritual practices, morals. This is going to be somebody that you have common interests with. Y'all have the same type of end goal. You feel what I'm saying? So look forward to that if it hasn't already happened for you. The overall energy is chemistry, so I feel like it's going to be a very strong, intense attraction with you and this person, and that could be the dead giveaway. Let's get a few cards from our tarot deck from the 5 and below tarot. We got the 6 of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Some of you guys are getting a raise within money in your job. your salary. If you put in for a new position, you could be getting that. For those of you who are taking matters into your own hand and going after your business ideas, opening that new store, whatever it is for you, there's going to be an increase in your finances. The card does say work, raise in money, or salary. Yeah. But this card also is about somebody coming into your life that wants to give to you, that wants to balance the scales. I feel like a lot of you guys have been used to giving, and you have energies that are going to come into your life that are going to give to you, so you're going to have to get used to receiving. Yeah. And this is also clarifying gratitude. So be grateful for these blessings that are coming in, whether it's an increase in your finances or somebody that wants to come in and love on you. And it's crazy. I'm saying that, and look what we got clarifying that. The Ace of Cups. So y'all do have the money and the honey. This has been a repeat message. And it's coming out in different cards and different decks. The Six of Pentacles definitely came out in one of our previous readings in a whole nother deck. So I know that y'all have more money coming in. But I also know that you have balance coming in by way of somebody that wants to give to you. And I feel like this is on an emotional level. I do. I feel like it's going to be a very equally yoked relationship coming into your life. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, or someone who has Libra placements. With the Ace of Cups, it says security and helping hand. So again, let me just show y'all the Six of Pentacles. This is a helping hand, is it not? It is. This person is giving to this other person, and they actually have scales here. So whoever this person is that's coming into your life romantically even, and for some of y'all it could be platonic support as well with Ace of Cups. But I feel like a lot of y'all are getting a new love opportunity, and it's after you had to release something else. There was definitely an ending of a situation. I talked about it way too much. I picked up on it. So whoever this new person is that is coming into your life is somebody that's coming in as a helping hand. It says security. So I do feel like this is somebody that has their shit together. You know what I mean? Like, this is a stable energy. And look, we have the Four of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Cups. So a lot of y'all have been possibly saving your money. You've been very driven, very career focused. You've had money on the mind. You could have been closed off emotionally because you've been focused more on your work. You've been focused more on finding ways to increase your finances. The card says money improvements, more coming your way. So if you needed further confirmation that your finances are going to be improving, yeah. So I do feel like this Six of Pentacles is somebody that's coming in to help you. And it could very well be through love and just through the fact that you're so ambitious and going after these things that you desire. Some of y'all are going to be writing a bestseller when it comes to this book. You may not see this as being another source of your income, like I said. You may look at this shit as just a way to get your energy out. Just writing poetry or writing in your journal. You don't understand that the things that you're experiencing could help other people. So engage in these things. We got the Ace of Swords. Y'all got two aces. This is the truth. This is the truth. Spirit said this is the truth, y'all. This is also clarifying they could, you know, be the one. This could be the one. So if you've thought, is this person my person? Yeah. Spirit wants to give you confirmation that the person that you have been wondering is the one. Yes, this is your person. Could be somebody that has Gemini, Aries, Aries. I said that for a reason, but that's not an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. We have double Libra here with the Six of Pentacles. But Aries, they may have Aries in their chart. Y'all had somebody that came into your life that hurt you, though. And I feel like that could be something that was hard to get over. You had to heal from it. Y'all are experiencing a death. And it definitely has to do with situations that harmed you or hurt you. Because we got the Three of Swords clarifying this Ace of Swords. So the truth is, even though you've experienced some type of heartbreak, betrayal, somebody deceived the fuck out of you. Somebody broke your heart. Could have been more than one person. All right? You had to end certain situations where you are holding on to the sense of the betrayal. And you have to trust in yourself to know that moving forward, you wouldn't pick that same type of energy to be in a partnership with. So yeah, maybe you did have to divorce someone, leave a relationship behind with somebody that you were in a long-term commitment with, or that you saw or seen yourself being in a long-term commitment with. But that does not mean that you cannot get what it is that you deserve in love. That's why Spirit is telling you to clearly decide, all right, yeah, I've been through some deception. Somebody did hurt me. But are you going to be open to accepting this Ace of Cups when it comes? Because it looks like y'all are experiencing a healing love moving forward. Somebody that is going to give and not just take from you. I don't feel like whoever this new person is somebody that is going to betray you. And I also feel like this person is secure within themselves and financially. So make a decision, collective. Like, y'all got two aces here, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So there's some truth being spoken in love. And I feel like y'all are also seeing the truth of certain situations. And you're accepting the truth within yourself. I think that's a big lesson to learn. Because a lot of the times, we can see, you know, situations from a higher perspective when it comes to other people. But sometimes it's hard to look at yourself and see the truth. I got too many cards coming out here. We got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom, though. So that's giving partnerships and alliances. I really feel like y'all are going into business and increasing your finances when it comes to that. Or you're just getting a raise of some sort. We got the Moon card here. I can't make this shit up. I'm going to show y'all this. The Three of Swords and the Moon card, the first word on both of these cards are deception. You are definitely dealing with people, and this could have been people that you love, period. It didn't have to always be, you know, somebody that you were romantically involved with. This could be family, friends, co-workers, your boss. There's people around you who deceived you. And y'all could be very frustrated moving forward. But Spirit wants you to just accept the truth and allow yourself to experience these transitions and this ending. Yes, it can be very frustrating to realize that you were in a job where people were, you know, blackmailing you or blackballing you, blacklisting you, trying to throw, you know, salt on your name and, you know, doing things behind your back to put themselves in a higher position. Some of y'all could have dealt with people who did these type of things. And when it comes to love, maybe the same shit. You had a relationship partner who was, you know, trying to make you look bad or doing things to get you to react to make you look like you were the bad person in a relationship. This person could have been cheating on you, but trying to make it look like, oh, well, you're the reason why I do it because you're such a bad person and you don't believe in me. People will gaslight the fuck out of you to make themselves not be held accountable for the shit that they're hiding. And with the Moon card and the Three of Swords, you were definitely dealing with people who were deceptive. This could have been friends that stabbed you in the back, who were talking shit behind your back, you know, who were holding secrets. This could have been somebody that had Pisces or Scorpio, Cancer energy. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It really doesn't matter. We got everything here today except for fire sign energy. And I already picked up on some Aries energy. So y'all have a death of a situation with people who were very deceptive. I don't know how else to say it. The card itself says deception or delays, emotions up or down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to see the truth within situations ourselves. Y'all could have been staying in these jobs, these relationships, these friendships, partnerships, even family, you know, dynamics, after seeing the truth of what people really were. You know what I mean? Like, you may have kept giving people the opportunity to play in your face, so to speak. You seen it for what it was, but you didn't want to accept it for what it was. All right? So your emotions could have been up and down. It could be giving fight or flight energy. So don't allow yourself to be deceived moving forward. And I feel like a lot of y'all won't. All right? And we got the Empress card here. It did flip out in the reverse. but they're telling me to take it in the upright. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely talking to divine feminine energies. If you're a masculine watching, this could be a feminine that's in your life. Some of y'all could have seen yourselves as the Empress in reverse. I feel like coming up out of this situation, you're starting to realize that you were always the Empress, though. Even in the reverse, she's still a bad bitch. She just may have had a moment. You feel what I'm saying? So some of y'all had a moment, and it's okay. Now you're realizing who you are. You're not coming up off of your throne. You could be expressing these things through your art, or, you know, speaking about these things through your healing modalities. You could be helping others heal through matters of your life purpose. You could be going into a healing industry. Some of y'all could be leaving behind a full-time job and deciding to go into business for yourself and doing things that help others heal from whatever it is that you've experienced. Some of y'all are helping children heal with the Empress. Somebody could be a mother or pregnant at this time. Some of y'all could be going into motherhood. I'm speaking to people who nurture others, whether you're a parent or not. The Empress is somebody that sees the truth, speaks the truth, knows the truth. She's definitely secure within herself and has secure finances. And she knows how to take care of a entire nation. You feel what I'm saying? She's an Empress, so she looks at things from a higher perspective. She has to make decisions that benefit the collective. She takes care of everyone. You understand? So y'all have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, and that could have very well taken a toll out on you when you were going through whatever this deceptive shit was. And I always bring it back to the fact that the Empress is giving Beyonce energy. And Beyonce may be Beyonce, but she still had to go through shit too in her marriage. G Will, you know what I mean? Like, I can't remember exactly who I pointed out. Who was it? Halle Berry, Janet Jackson. Who else? There's been Tiana Taylor. And shit, she just dropped a new album about the shit that she experienced with her husband. I'm just telling y'all, some of y'all have stories to tell based on the experiences that you had. All three of them women that I mentioned are bad bitches. They're empresses in their own right. They don't need a man to take care of them. They have careers of their own that they've made for themselves, but they were still cheated on. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody is above a lesson. You have to know that. Just because you fine as fuck don't mean you won't be hurt too. Pretty privilege don't mean shit when it comes to spiritual laws. We all are all here to experience some type of heartbreak, whether it comes through your work, your family, or your actual relationship partner. And it's all for you to experience it and come out on the other side of that and find a way to express it. That's what all this shit is about. That's why Spirit wants you to know that everything that you experienced made you strong. It made you courageous. So don't sit back and just, pity yourself because you had to go through this ending. And whatever ending it is, whatever this death was, whatever this deception, breakup, betrayal, whatever it is for you, it's going to work out in your favor. It may not look like it when you're going through it, though. And I always talk about my girl, 𝑺𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚. Like, come on. We wouldn't have my life, 411, or any of them things if that girl didn't experience the heartbreak that she experienced. And the song that I'm hearing right now from her is My Life. She said, life can be only what you make it. When you're feeling down, you should never fake it. Say what's on your mind. And in time, you'll find that all the negative energy, it will all cease. And you'll be at peace with yourself. So it's like, again, all of the shit that you've experienced, you have to feel it. You have to go through these things. She said, don't hide it. Speak up on it. And then eventually you'll be at peace with yourself. And you won't really need no one else. Exactly. except for the man above. So it's like you have to be at peace with yourself when it comes to all of your life experiences. You can't look outside of yourself and expect other people to be more on it than you are. Period. You have to sit in silence and solitude and look at this shit from a higher perspective and recognize everything that you experienced made you a strong motherfucker. It made you a brave motherfucker. It made you a bad bitch. Or you know what, ninja. And know that these things are going to help you help others. And that's just the message. Period. What is the overall energy, Spirit? I may go ahead and tag the song My Life in the comments. Because, yeah. It's gave me a couple of cards here, but we're going to take them. We got the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is a balance of your finances. First of all, the King of Pentacles is definitely somebody that's going after their goals. I also feel like this is the Empress's equivalent. So whoever this Six of Pentacles person is that's coming in to bring in some type of stability, I feel like this is the King of Pentacles energy. You're manifesting somebody that is business oriented. They got their shit together. Like I said from the very beginning. This person wants to come in and give to you. And you may already be somebody that gives to yourself. And they're also coming in to bring you this cup of love. That's this ace. So whoever this Knight of Cups is, this is this offer of love that's coming in for y'all. So I do feel like you have an offering of love coming in. You may be a little defensive. Some of y'all may be a little standoffish. You may have your boundaries super tight right now because of the things that you have to experience. Somebody has hurt you. May have been multiple, you know, people that have hurt you. So you could have your guard up. The card says frustrated. You're able to overcome these frustrations though. So know that, you know, you may have somebody that's coming into your life that maybe even know that you are, you know, overcoming endings. And again, y'all are coming out as the Empress. This person is coming out as the Knight of Cups. So they may be a little intimidated by you. This person may be needing a little bit more confidence to even, you know, come at you, so to speak. But they're still offering a couple loves. So this person is willing to come in, even with their lack of confidence, and still offer you a solid offer. They're willing to give you what it is that they have to offer. This person may not be as emotionally balanced as you or confident as you, but they solid financially, and it's like somebody coming in and giving from a place of where they feel strongest at. Some people feel stronger in a passion, you know what I mean? Like they may feel like they can get you in the bedroom, like, ooh, you know what I mean? I might not be able to financially take care of him or her, but I'm gonna make sure I can physically satisfy him or her. You know what I mean? This could be somebody that may not be able to emotionally express how they feel, but they're going to be a gift giver. You feel what I'm saying? This could be somebody that comes in and spoil y'all, and that's the energy that I've been picking up on for the past few readings. So this is something that's coming in to balance the scales. Y'all could have been juggling, you know, work and play. You could have been a lot of persons. A lot of y'all had a lot of things on your plates. I hate when I'm channeling and my words get bundled like that, but it's like me really trying to say a bunch of shit at once. But you have more coming in for you. If you've been juggling your finances and saving up, and, you know, for some of y'all that have started this new business or that are going into these artistic crafts on your own and you're financing your own shit, you could feel like, okay, I need a balance here. You got somebody that's coming in to help, but I also feel like you are going to be getting the backing that you need. The financial improvements are going to come in because people are going to support your business, okay? So take that how it resonates. This has been a long reading, but it's been pretty good. Let's get a couple cards from the Kipper and the Allentown Wellness before we close this out. Oh, shit. We got expectation, false person, and marriage. Them cards coming out together just shows me that somebody definitely left behind a partnership where they were either with this person long term or thought that they were going to be married to this person. Somebody definitely got a divorce. For others, you could have expected long-term commitment with somebody that was a false person, and now you're going to be actually moving into that. Yeah. We also have gift. Exactly. This person is coming in as a gift. That's the truth. And I feel like a lot of y'all, this person is already in your life. You may have already met this person. You may have already come into contact with this person's energy and just didn't know that this was your person. You may have felt like your soulmate was in the vicinity. And for those of you who haven't met this person yet, their energy, you are feeling it. You are. You're picking up on it. But you had to release some type of betrayal, somebody that deceived you. You had to walk away from that and accept this person as a gift. There's definitely a false energy here that is still holding on to you. But this is somebody that did a lot of sneaky shit. They lied a whole lot. They did a lot behind your back. Yeah, so don't stay stuck in your mind too much about this ending, because you got somebody that's coming in that want to make your house a home. Family room has come out in a lot of our recent readings as well. There's going to be a new addition to your family. For some of y'all, could be getting a new child. What? I told y'all the Empress, somebody was pregnant. I feel a baby coming for somebody in this this new cycle. For some of y'all, the baby could be a business. Take how it resonates. Some people don't want kids or don't want any more children. But for a lot of y'all, I do feel like this is a child. Somebody could already come with children and you're going to be a step parent. We have message of concern. I do feel like if this is a person that's coming in, you again could be a little closed off, a little taken aback by this this offer. For some of y'all, this is in regards to work as well. You could be surprised by this support that you're getting, this improvement in your finances that may come through as a raise or promotion at work. This could very well be a person that contacts you that is thinking about you when it comes to love too, though. There's a masculine here that is definitely thinking about a feminine and reaching out. I feel like that is this Knight of Cups. So as nervous as this person may be to approach you because you're coming out as the Empress, I feel like you may be nervous too. Again, because you've been through a lot of shit when it comes to love. Even though you're the Empress, you could still be like, I don't know about this. And look, we have house. I told y'all, somebody is coming in to make your house a home. They may also look at you as somebody that is very secure and that could make their house a home. This masculine is looking at this Empress like, okay, yeah, I see somebody that could be my wife. And this Empress is looking at this King of Pentacles like, okay, this could be my husband. Bottom of the deck, we got Thief. Do not waste any more time, guys. I feel like some of y'all could really be ruminating on situations that didn't turn out in your favor. You're needing to trust yourself. Maybe you feel like you wasted too much time in the past. So, again, you could have deceived yourself when it came to certain situations. And now, moving forward, you could be learning to regain trust within yourself. I feel like y'all have learned your lessons, though, in any of these situations. If it comes to you repeating this lesson, you're not going to repeat it. I don't see that happening. Let's get a few cards from the Island Time Wellness. We got Love Call. I told y'all somebody was about to approach you. Somebody is about to express their love. It says thanking to you and letting you know. We got the Thoughts card here. So there's definitely a individual that is thinking about you, and they will be expressing that. Somebody gonna be having a talk. Look at this shit. Cupid's arrow. Oh my God. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. Hesitation. So again, y'all have this Seven of Wands saying that y'all are very selective right now with the energies that you have around you. And it's because you dealt with false people. But you don't even see this person that's coming in that's gonna like you. Oh my God. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirt, and want to date. So y'all have somebody that's coming into your life that is already in your energy that could come in by surprise. It could come out of nowhere, y'all. It could very well come out of nowhere. And this person is going to like you. You're going to have fun flirting with this person and dating whoever this is. And I really feel like this person is dating for marriage, because that's clarifying marriage. But yes, you could have very well experienced heartbreak, betrayal, especially with this Three of Swords. So you could still be dealing with the sadness of this separation. Look what this shit says, y'all. And this is clarifying death, by the way. deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Sis says she went on a date on Friday. Confirmation. So you could still be experiencing some type of grieving or mourning. That is exactly what death is. Again, it says separation, sad, feeling lost, breakup. So somebody definitely experienced a separation, and you could be going through the motions. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, find a way to channel it and don't stay stuck in that grief. You were dealing with somebody that was a fucking snake. Okay? You were dealing with somebody that put you in competition with other men and women. There was definitely another person involved. This is clarifying this Three of Swords. So, like I said, you've experienced this shit again. If you experience this again, you're not going to be bit by that snake because you've already been bit. So it's like if another snake come up and slither, you may just put that motherfucker around your neck and use it as a pet to bite other motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? It's like once you've beat that demon, when it presents itself to you again, if you've done the work to heal and you've allowed yourself to grieve and move forward through it, you look at these motherfuckers as people who need healing themselves. They can't come and waste your time. They can't come into the situation and slither their way back into your life because you're going to see them for who they are. The mask has already fell off. Y'all are putting nails in coffins. Yes, there has been a death of a situation with a snake. Yes, you had to grieve this breakup, this ending, this loss, this separation, this ending. And I swear to God, Tiana Taylor, I'm hearing her song, Rose from the Concrete. So it's like, y'all are still going to rise from this situation. And you're going to turn this shit into money and profit and pain into passion. And it's not gonna weigh you down for too long because you're gonna find a way to transmute it. You're gonna find a way to channel this shit. You're not gonna be put into a repetitive cycle where you're going through this shit again. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're not sabotaging your new beginning with whoever is coming in or this new job opportunity by allowing yourself to stay stuck. You know who you are. So, what's the additional message, Spirit? I got cards hitting the floor. We got girl talk. Camera. You got somebody from your past that's still watching you. This person knows that you're moving on and that you will be making new memories. And that's it. With girl talk here, it says time with friends, moving on happily single, living in the moment and having fun. So a lot of y'all have left behind a situation. For those of you who this has already occurred, you've been single and you found this new person found you, came into your life out of nowhere. It's a need for you to trust that this is your person. Even though you experienced this, person that sabotaged something that could have been something, that you thought could have been something, know that that was just a lesson. This person was not your person. They were a false twin. They were a karmic soulmate. Okay? Whoever this person is that's coming in, this person is going to like you. I feel like you're going to have fun dating and having, time with this person. This is somebody that's not going to hesitate to pour into you. They're going to express how, they feel about you. They're not going to hold anything back. So y'all need to clearly decide that this is what you want. Because I feel like whoever this person is that's in your life, they want marriage. And when it comes to business, clearly decide to go after your goals. Clearly decide to pour in to your passions and to turn whatever it is that you experienced in pain into some type of profit, y'all, because you can make money off of these things. I don't give a fuck. Write a book about that that man or woman that cheated on you. Make that shit a best fucking seller. Change the names of the characters. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? Write that shit. Make a movie. 𝑺𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚. Like, I'm this close to doing a story time on my last situation because people really need to hear this shit. Motherfuckers will lie on you and make it seem like you did something to them when they the motherfucking, they the dirtiest of the lowest. Some of y'all need to turn this pain into some profit. Period. And if these people feel like you making them look bad, they shouldn't have did what the fuck they did to you. They shouldn't have been behind your back doing all kinds of dumb shit. Look, the overall energy is wedding rings. Like I said, y'all are about to go into a commitment. It's a need for you to decide that's what you want, because whoever this person is that's coming in ain't about to play with you. This past person could have played with you and acted like they wanted marriage, or you had to divorce this person because they wanted third parties. They got married and still wanted to have a wandering eye. Whoever this person is that's coming into your life or that's already in your life, nah, they want a union. They want an everlasting promise. They want something with someone forever. They not playing. We're going to get a couple of cards from I'm going to pull from the Love Oracle. I do have the wedding card here, so I will be pulling from our True Love deck as well. So we have patience. For some of y'all, you need to be a little bit more patient for this to happen, if it hasn't happened yet. There's some things that are happening behind the scenes that are coming together in order for this to manifest in the 3D. All right? Some things need to be dealt with. And maybe you need to heal a little bit more. Maybe you need to be grateful for this past experience. I thank my ex, because anybody that fumble me is just stupid. I make it real easy for you. You know what I mean? I give people 1,000 chances, and I'm that partner that pours into people. So when people fumble me, they feel that shit. I know they do. I don't have to. I don't ever feel a loss when I leave a situation, because I know what I bring to the table. You know what I mean? So me being patient and waiting on God, Spirit, my ancestors to bring in a true partner, a lot of y'all had to wait on that. And you had to walk away from situations where you expected people to do things that they didn't do. They disappointed you by putting you in third parties, by lying, cheating, deceiving, right? So know that you are the Empress. Anybody that fumbles the Empress is that is their loss. And that's period. You have to know that. So like I said, even though that Empress came out in reverse, you're still the fucking Empress. You just had a moment. You had a moment. So be patient with yourself. And be patient with this new situation when it comes in as well. Unconditional love. The love that you have between you and their person is going to be nobody that can take that shit away. So you have a situation that's unfolding with somebody that is going to be a very unconditional love between the two of you guys. We got different paths. And whoever this snake was, you taking a different path with. Shout out to everybody viewing live. We got a lot of people watching right now. I would appreciate you guys if you would hit the like so that we can get more people to be able to see this video. That's how the algorithm works. So if you're watching and you've been continuously watching, you obviously are resonating with the message. I would appreciate your support. There's different paths that you're going on with someone because there's unrequited love. So y'all had to move on from a situation with somebody that there was just not enough attraction, romance. It was something missing. It was something that was not going to keep this going in a healthy way. So you had to go different ways. But you're telling Spirit now, okay, now that I've moved on from that, I'm willing to take a leap forward. That's what you have to do right now. Take a leap of faith, get out of your comfort zone, and be willing to go towards a new connection, because that's where you're going to reap these great rewards for, you know, the things that you've experienced. Not staying stuck in, you know, a cycle of feeling like you're never going to get what it is that you deserve. That's not how we get what we want. We move away from shit that is not ours. It's like one of the things I posted on Threads the other day was, if it's not for me, I don't want it. I only want what's for me. You feel what I'm saying? So when you go into prayer, meditation, one of the ways that you can move forward from this past situation is just asking Spirit and your angels to only send in anything that is for you and your highest of the highest good. You don't want anything that's going to put you through hell again. And that's in regards to all aspects of life. Friendships, romantic, platonic relationships, job. You don't want to have to go into partnerships. And I'm not saying that there's not going to be things in life that happen that make you have to go through lessons, but you don't want to have to experience those to the extent that you have in the past. So ask for that grace and be thankful for the things that you experienced already. Know that those were just lessons and trust yourself enough to know that you're not going to experience it again. We have balance here. So the balance card is telling you that there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy in order for a relationship to be sustainable. This is why the past one didn't work out. Because there was just not enough of one of those areas to keep it going. Maybe this person did have good sex. Maybe they did know how to spoil you, but emotionally there was something missing. Or y'all didn't have a spiritual foundation. You know what I mean? Take it how it resonates. Moving forward, you know that in order for your relationship to be a healthy one, you have to have a spiritual, emotional, and physical balance. And y'all had the spiritual card come out. The religious factors card came out. So I do feel like whoever is coming in is somebody that you're going to have those type of intimacy and memorable moments with, because this is somebody that is in alignment with you. Y'all share the same type of values and morals. This person wants long-term commitment. They don't want to put you on a third party. So you're not going to have to put your guard up as much, because this person is going to love you how you thought this other person was or should have. I don't know. All right, bottom of the deck, we got past lives. And I said this earlier, if this is somebody that is brand new, that is in your life, you already know this person. We got, this could be the one saying that you've already met this person, and you may have in a past life. This could be somebody that's coming back in this life, and y'all gonna get this shit right in this life, but you had a past life with whoever this individual was. Okay? We're gonna close out with a message from this true love and our angels, guides, goddesses, and we're gonna get some angel numbers too. This is a real long live today, but I ain't mad at it. It was a good read. There's endings and new beginnings happening for y'all, and I'm excited for y'all, because I feel like it's not just one area of your life that is going to be changing. It's multiple, and it's shit that you deserve. This new person is saying, give me a kiss. Ooh, no one can come between us. That's that unconditional love. I never knew a love like this. We should take things slow. So again, this person is willing to have patience with you. So even though you could be healing and still grieving a loss, this person is willing to take things slow. Look at this shit. Don't let the past get in the way of our love. Period. So again, this person knows about your past. Or maybe this is something that you guys talk about when you come into the commitment with this person. Don't let the past get in the way of that. Look at this shit. Double confirmation. I love you unconditionally. I cannot make this shit up. Unconditional love is here for y'all. This person is going to be strong. And it could very well be something that starts off as friends first. Like I said, this person could already be in your life. You just may have never dated this person. It could be a friend. And they're telling you to be brave enough to love again. Period. So again, even though you've experienced some situations that you had to walk away from, this person is going to love you the way that you thought you were going to be loved in this other situation. It says don't give up on love. I want to give you what you need. What? And now I'm hearing that fucking Weekend song again. He's what you want, I'm what you need. So you may have walked away from a situation that you really, really wanted. But this, what's coming in for y'all is what you need. Spirit, your angels, your ancestors, God, and the very Most High is lining y'all up with a true love opportunity, job opportunity, support, and stability. The money and the honey. Because this is what you deserve. You asked for this shit. So when it comes in, be open to it. Because y'all got gifts coming in. And I really do feel like it's financial wealth and somebody to share it with. Look, I cut the deck. I have my own bag. Spoil you. Didn't I say that shit already? This person is coming in as a Six of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. This is somebody that got their own shit. They can't wait to see you. This person also says they can match your freak. They said don't talk, just listen. Half on a baby. I told y'all somebody about to have a child. This person is not going to be able to hide how they feel about you. Could be somebody that has water sign placements, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this is somebody that's emotionally available. I can match your freak is back here. Don't talk, just listen. And I love it. Top of the deck, we got I promise to be honest. I feel like that's also important. I feel like a lot of y'all have dealt with people who lied, you know what I mean, who really deceived you. So you want to be in a relationship with somebody that is honest. I feel like that's very important to you. Just know that you're going into something that is better than what you left behind. That was also a channel message on Threads the other day. What's coming in is better than what you left behind, y'all. And I feel like this shit is going to leave some people upset because they fumbled the fuck out of y'all. But because you decided to, you know, see the truth of these situations, not allow yourself to gaslight yourself or be gaslit, y'all are going to be experiencing some very good new beginnings. You have somebody in love that wants to come in and love on you properly. And you also have some financial gain that could be, you know, because you decide to take action in things that you're passionate about. And also just channel this energy that you had to move through. I don't like to, you know, it's like we can talk about death in so many different ways. People get scared when the death card comes out. I get excited because it means that something is about to occur. There's going to be an ending. Yes, it may hurt a little bit, but there's going to be a new beginning on the other side of that. That's what that means. Okay? So let's see what your angels, guys, goddesses have and get your angel number and your 2 yes or no questions. Go ahead and start focusing on those and let me know if this resonates with y'all in the comments. All right, angels, guys, goddesses, what do we have for the collective? What's the message? These cards are so long. My little hands. Oh, there it is. Okay. Angel of manifestation. Period. Ah! Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Again, everything that you have experienced has made you strong and courageous. So y'all have to know that everything that you've done up until this point, it matters. It matters. So yes, it may have felt like it took you years to get your business off the ground, or for you to get that promotion at work, or for you to get the support that you feel like you deserve when it comes to your craft, your passion, your purpose, or for you to get the relationship that you wanted. But all of that shit and your determination to continue to move forward and to not just give up because people shit on you or people don't treat you properly or you didn't get the finances that you wanted from them. You being set on getting what it is that you deserve is going to pay off. It's working out in your favor. Period. You're about to manifest these things and you don't even see it. I love it. Let's see what your angel number is. Well, goddamn, that was too quick. That was too quick. That was too damn quick, okay? All right. What is the collective's angel number this week? There we go. Oh, 444. Protection. Transformation, which is another word for death, by the way. Courage. Alignment, clarity, purpose, strength, divine love. Listen to this shit. Prepare for the blessings you've been waiting for. They're on the way. You were born for a higher purpose. Focus your energy on your goals and trust that the universe will align the right people, opportunities, and resources to realize your dreams. I cannot make this shit up. Everything that I just said to you. Y'all are being heavily protected. And you're about to be blessed. Perfect way to end this. Let's go ahead and close out with your yes or no questions. Go ahead and focus on your first one. If this resonated, y'all go ahead and leave me some feedback in the comments. Let me know. Hit that like. Share with somebody you feel may also need this message. If you're new here, subscribe to the tribe. If you're returning, you already know you gang. Let me see some butterflies in that chat, in the comments. All right. If you like a private reading, we do have a booking app. Check out the description box. Everything is there. All right. Spirit, is it a yes or a no to the collective's first question for the highest good? Yes or no? I had to move my arm out the way. We're getting a yes, y'all, okay? All right, go ahead and focus on your second question. And don't forget to check out our content over on TikTok, Instagram. Follow for channel messages over on Threads. The gang is everywhere. And again, all of our links are in one link for your convenience. All right. Yes or no to the collective. Second question. For their highest good spirit, yes or no? Somebody fumbled the Empress and they about to feel that shit. Y'all are about to go into some greatness. We getting another yes. Ooh, somebody about to have a baby. Somebody about to have a birth a new business. Somebody writing a book. This was a beautiful reading today, y'all. I really do hope that it resonated again. Let me know if so. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to live life passionately with purpose. From the soul. I love y'all, and I will see you when I see you.